Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. It's that time. It is tarot time with Cindy. We are going to pull out cards for a general collective reading. It's general. It may or may not resonate. If it does, I'm glad we're able to connect. If it does not, hopefully the next time, my friends. I'm going with the Energy Oracle deck today. I'm going to look at the collective's energy, an energy outside of you, and what the situation is. All right, the collective's energy, one big happy family. It's nice, okay. That's very lovely. Nice to be here with y'all. Okay, an energy outside of you, a woman holding a coin. Oh, this is so weird. Okay, and what's the situation? Jesus, healing. Oh, I love it. What does that sound? Some like rhythmic thumping coming from outside. I think it's somebody clearing snow up. The neighbors have like a carport. So it's a flat roof. I'm wondering if they're trying to get the snow off that or something. Okay, if you hear that, I think that's what that is. There's a big, okay, the underline is huge. It's like everything is in the upright. So the whole story is what gets us here. I'm hearing three, so I'm going to take the first three cards. So we're talking the fifth chakra. Somebody's speaking out, maybe about a family or a group. So this, okay, your energy is connected to a group in some way here. That's how you're showing up. You're connected to some type of like-minded group. Now, this is so weird. Why is this coming through? Because this energy is really reminding me of the collective reading I did on September the 6th. September the 6th, it kind of like, it felt like it resonated an awful lot with something going on behind the scenes in the Catholic Church. Something going on behind the scenes in the Catholic Church, and there was going to be a new pope, and so that's all actually kind of started to unfold here, or at least the existing pope is quite ill at the time of recording this, so I don't know if anything has changed in either directions since then, but the happy family and the woman holding the coin were both in that reading. And then it's funny because he wasn't, but now here he is. It's Jesus. It's Jesus, the healer. It's the healer of all ages is there. So this is healing. So talking about our heart, talking about the things that are important to us, expressing ourselves, and making a lot of money doing it. Or getting an opportunity. When we speak from the heart, we receive opportunities. Okay, that's the underline here. When we speak from the heart, we receive new opportunities. Okay, and I'm looking at you. Your energy is, right, it's happy family, but the more times, you know, I use this deck and I read tarot, you know, there's a lot of ways that we could take what this card is representing. So I'm just going to keep it very general at this point, where it is you and a group of people. You are connected to some type of group of people that are very like-minded. You know, maybe the good things are going on, maybe they aren't. That's why we need the tarot, because we know how it is, right? We need Whoopi Goldberg to come out with the tarot cards, push the oracle away and say, girl, you in trouble, honey. You are in trouble, girl. So that's what the tarot is going to tell us. The oracle cards are often like, life is wonderful, the universe is whole, which is not wrong. Sorry. So, okay, so maybe this is the person who is running this happy family. Maybe this is the person that somebody has. Maybe this is some sort of subsidy. I'm hearing a subsidizing something. Someone is going to subsidize something to heal. When we speak from our heart, we create new opportunities. Divine, okay, so this card also talks about divine consciousness. So divine consciousness is tapping into both you and a group. There's a lot of weird noises. There's so much like ice and snow melting and it's windy, so sorry if I react. It's just like at times it's like something big is going on outside my door. There's divine consciousness between you and this person. This is like a singular type of person, right? I really am getting the impression that there's something, it's kind of like, okay, the reading from September the 6th, it was a collective reading. I can't remember, what was it, like these energies are so big or something like that. Like it caused my third eye to do like a spasmy twitchy, which can happen sometimes with collective readings, but it was really like intense in that reading. And I feel like it was kind of like foretelling some type of big switch in energy. And it looks like that's something that's happening here. Like divine consciousness is pouring through maybe the family unit. It's pouring through connections that you have and hold with other people. But then this feels like less heart-spaced and more money-spaced, right? Well, which is also interesting because you're not really getting, God wants you to succeed and God wants you to be abundant. But when you speak from your heart, you can achieve that. So God wants you to achieve. God wants you to live in abundance. I love it. Is he going to talk to me? I'm just here and it's almost like the card becomes animated, right, in my mind's eye. And it's almost as if, well, what Jesus said here in this card was he said, I helped the poor. I do not want you to be poor. I helped the poor. It's not my intention for you to be poor, which is right, helping the poor. God is helping the poor. Okay, that's nice. So let's see. Now we gotta get into the tarot. Larry's all edgy. I'm anticipating him jumping on the table, doing things he shouldn't. The wind makes him edgy. Somebody said once, maybe it's because like where he came from in Egypt, if it got really, really windy, there's probably a good risk of sandstorms. It's like, all right, everybody, back on hatches. The Seven of Pentacles. See, that, oh, there's like a reorganizing energy to that. Like, there's a restructuring going on in spiritual realms here. And I feel like it's also spiritual realms that could be represented by like long-standing institutions, kind of like, you know, like churches and things like that too. Are you the restructurer? Because this is your energy. Are you restructuring here through your own minds and feelings? I don't know why I have the card so far away. I have the whole table here. The table I'm using is divided, like half of it is glass and half of it is wood. And I get weird on it. I don't know if it's like an OCD where I feel like I should only like use one side. I shouldn't have half the cards on the glass and half on the wood. So I'm going to do that now. And now Larry's looking at me through the glass. Lily loves that. At my mom's place, she has like a round little dining room table that we sit at, and it's glass. Lily loves, she gets it. She watches all of us eat from under the table. Oh, the Queen of Pentacles. But that's kind of like who this is. She's over here. The King of Wands. Oh, this is a retrofit. Oh, right, the Hierophant. This is, oh, what is going on here? Because, okay, this is a marriage of two energies. It's a marriage of two energies, and they're both very different. And somebody here could be trying maybe to try to figure out how to make that work. Why is the Seven of Pentacles here? The marriage of two very different energies. Why is the Seven of Pentacles here? The Seven of Wands, the Knight of Swords, the Two of Pentacles. Somebody's trying to figure out a new way to protect something. Again, this is around you. Is this you? Are you trying to figure out a new way to protect something? It could be protecting something from some type of very quick changes. Don't knock the water down. No. You have the whole table over there. It's there. Thank you. Thank you. He always has to lay on the cards that I'm reading. Crazy. I know some of you think it's cute and entertaining, but it gets in that. It's a little annoying because he breaks my stride. slow me down. Oh no, I've got to keep on moving. Nothing gonna break my stride. Nothing gonna hold me down. Oh no, I've got to keep on moving. That's interesting. Thanks, Larry, for bringing that song in. All right, let's understand more of this. You're definitely, maybe, I don't know, maybe some of you are trying to guard or protect your family unit in some way. You might be trying to balance two very different people here as well with the Two of Pentacles, and you have the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Wands. This looks like a marriage between two people that are very different, or a relationship. When I say a marriage, it could be like some type of a legal contract between you and another person. It could be where you work. It could be your boss, and you and your boss, like, you don't get along well, or you're just very different from one another. It's a good girl, Lily. Lily's on my lap. Well, her head is. And the Queen of Pentacles. The Four of Cups. Well, she's not happy. The Ten of Pentacles, but everything looks okay. Oh, and the Queen of Swords. The King of Wands. You know, now your tail is flinging the cards all over. Bye-bye. He's sitting on the table being mad at me, flicking his tail. Cats have the biggest attitudes. Everybody else is in their way. Like, literally, I feel like that's how he sees life. You're all in my way. Unless you're serving me, you're in the way. The King of Wands has the Knight of Wands. Oh, Justice. He's charging in here. Oh, the Chariot. Who is this? There is somebody coming in here. Oh, maybe you're getting a message. No, maybe what? Don't put the Hierophant. This King of Wands is coming in with guns ablazing. I hear trumpets. Boop, 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 boop. It was a very good trumpet. The Hierophant. Oh, the Knight of Pentacles. Oh, the Moon. Oh, and the Ten of Swords. Oh. There's a strong energy coming towards you here. And it looks like, okay, I want to understand, how is the Hierophant connected? The Hierophant looks like some type of an energy that has stirred and created fears over a very long period of time. That has come to an end. It's the Ten of Swords. It's like something here has been, oh, that's a brutal word. I don't want to use that word. Sorry, I was having like a discussion in my head with Spirit. It's a very beautiful word. It's a beautiful word. It's what? It's what the hell? Who am I channeling today? What angel has come forward? Okay, it starts with C, A, S, and ends in E. And you do that to like bulls and stallions. And then they don't become, then they're not bulls and stallions. It's kind of like eunuch energy. That's what's happened to this Hierophant. It's been castrated. The Hierophant has been castrated. But so, as I'm sitting there saying, well, that's a really harsh word to use, Spirit. Spirit was saying, because it's the accurate word. Because it is not the death of something, but it is unable to reproduce anymore. It now, so it's, and what is, okay, so let's take ourselves back where there was a time where there were eunuchs. And a eunuch was there because it was, well, who could you trust to guard your ladyship, right? Like in a situation, in a castle or something like that, or your daughters. Probably a eunuch, you know, like, so you might have the size and the weight of an imposing masculine, but, you know, he's not going to do anything to jeopardize the purity or the innocence of what it is protecting. That's my spin on it. If there's other things, let me know. I'm not really well versed in it, but I'm guessing that's how it kind of went with that. I think also too, Wasn't that also done for young boys who had excellent singing voices and to maintain their high-pitched range? I'm sorry, but it's coming in. So there's something, it's significant, because like, as I stuttered on saying that word, I was receiving confirmation as to why that word was relevant, because it's not the death of something. It's kind of, well, in some sense it almost is though, like the Ten of Swords, right? It does represent that where what something once was known for, it is no longer known for. That's a kind of imposing force here that feels like it's been sitting behind, I'm going to say, the King of Wands' self-will here. He's got the Nine of Wands in the Chariot with the Justice card. Like, there's totally that song. Ain't nothing gonna hold me down. Oh no, I've got to keep on moving. Nothing gonna break my stride. Nothing gonna hold me down. Because, okay, this Queen of Pentacles has gone through a major transition here. So I feel like this Hierophant represents some type of custom, binding agreement, something that it's not that the binding agreement or the institution of what supports the agreement. Like, so is there a rule or a regulation here that's being changed? Right? The man in his hole is there, and then he walks into a room, or the young man, whatever it is. I know this sounds really, but it's, people do it. People have done it. I don't know if they don't, but there's some pedophiles that I think could probably really benefit, and the world could. But anyways, oh, that's interesting too, because there's chemical castration. I don't know where this is going. I'm sorry. I'm just a channeler. I know some of y'all can get like brutal in the comments, but it's really funny how you're really supportive when the message tells you what you want to hear, but then when it's something that you feel uncomfortable with, oh, then you need to attack me. You kind of need to check that. Like, right? Like, if there's something there for yourself to learn about yourself also. But anyways, so right, it's like this force is still there, but now it's tamed. Is that how I would describe? Because if you think about, let's move it towards like farm animals. If you have a bull and you're not breeding that bull, you know that's going to be a handful. It's going to be such a handful. It's going to put so much of the farmer's resources into just trying to keep that bull calm, trying to create situations where there aren't cows that heat anywhere near that bull, or like, let's just snip them off, and we can get on with our day. Is like, that's what this is. But this has to do with the Hierophant. And this Hierophant has been doing something for a very long time here to create illusions and fears. It's like the king is dead, but reborn. The king is gone, but the king is representing a heavy force that takes up too much energy to deal with. And it's been straighted. So it's still there, but it no longer brings with it all of the day-to-day problems, fears, and long-term, almost like redirections, right? Like if you're the farmer and you're out in the field and you're trying to do your thing, or you're trying to milk the cows and the bull managed to get through something, a gate, well, you got to stop what you're doing and you got to deal with that. That's what I'm just trying to describe that's what this imposing force is. It might even be something here that's been trying to protect, because we have the family, the happy family card is here. It's trying to protect something, or it's been changed to protect something. It's been changed. This Hierophant is coming across as so many things to me. Like the Hierophant in its, I want to say, societal description, represents institutions, right? It can be courthouses, it can be schools, it can be government, like government buildings, all of those sort of things. Like it's, yes, the King of Wands is like free to move because of this Hierophant being straighted, being eunuched. I will use that word. But it's weird because it's giving me this vibe like it's an individual doing this for another individual though. Like this King of Wands is focusing on the Queen of Pentacles. What's his intentions towards her? She doesn't even see him coming. Her back is turned on the table, and he's looking right at her. Both their chairs are positioned looking that way, but she's in front of him. He has to, no, there's something beyond her. He has to get past her to whatever his intention is. But she's got the sword. He can't bullshit his way past. Oh. Because this Queen of Wands has the sword. She has, it's almost like the letter of the law on her side. She's got someone sitting in the throne, like an archetypal energy, whether this is her capacity to understand rules and laws around her. Like if this is between you and another person, like it could be a divorce or something like that, right? But she has someone sitting in the chair for her. He does not. That's always the interesting thing about this Justice card. There's no one in the chair. And the King of Wands is charging towards this Queen of Pentacles. I'm starting to get the impression now when the Happy Family card comes out, and I'm reading y'all, especially if it comes out for your energy, I feel like it's talking like about the collective. But this could be also around your personal situation with a family. She's the one who's got the law on her side, or at least someone sitting there to support her. What's on the other side of the Queen of Pentacles? She also has a very solid foundation here with the Ten of Pentacles. I wonder where the King of Pentacles is. What is the King of Wands? What does he have his sights set on? The Four of Wands. It's something beyond this Queen. Could be. I mean, this could be marriage, but he has his sights set on a celebration here. Is someone specifically talking to him? Where is this other energy? Is it on the other side of this? What's the Queen of Pentacles looking at? Because she's almost looking in the same direction as the King of Wands. The Queen of Wands. How interesting this has become. All right then. Tell me about the Queen of Wands. Somebody here, okay, someone here has dismantled a major obstacle. I believe it's the King of Wands. He's put it behind him. It's like the way these cards are sitting on the table, he has put it behind him. The Queen of Wands is looking straight ahead. She's not looking in their direction. She's not looking anywhere. She is just like in her own energy. She's sitting like this, where these two, right, are like this. All of their attention is on her. And the King of, this is behind him. He's put this behind him. Right? And that's that eunuch energy. It's like it still exists, but it's been disarmed in some way. And the king, I feel the King of Wands, all of his intentions are towards this Queen of Wands. It's because I'm like, why is he doing this for the Queen of Pentacles? It doesn't feel like, no, he's trying to get past her. He's trying to get past this Queen of Pentacles. And I feel like she's trying to block him with something legal here. I mean, he could even be trying to turn her into a Queen of Swords from, like, this could be a divorce or something like that too. And this King of Wands, he has his eyes set on it because this is the union that he wants. So tell me about the Queen of Wands. Oh, right. And okay, so she's here. No, the Queen of Pentacles. She's not you in this reading. You're either the King of Wands or the Queen of Wands. At least I think so. Let's see how this goes. They don't put name tags on the cards. Tell me about the Queen of Wands. The Nine of Wands. She's a tired toughie. Okay, the Nine of Wands. The Fool. Well, just like that's enough of that shit. Oh, and the Five of Swords. Oh, she's locked in a, she's in a deadlock. Well, there is some type of a deadlock here. Her freedom, her new beginning. What the hell is going on with her? This is complicated. Because this looks like two masculines. Right? This card is so intriguing. There's two masculines there. And, right? Will win at any cost. I don't know. I don't know. The King, Queen of Wands are two people that have a strong sense of will, I guess courage, creativity, can be considered fairly attractive, strong-willed people, adventurous. What's the Queen of Swords? Tell me about the Queen of Swords. I'm going to need more tarot decks in this reading because we haven't even gotten to the woman holding a coin or the Healer of the Ages yet. Tell me about the Queen of Swords, the Ace of Wands, and the Hanged Man. I feel like she's doing something here. She's doing something through some type of legal exercise or action to see how she can hold back this King of Wands. It's just so weird, right? Like, yeah. She's looking at the Queen of Wands too. Okay, the best way I can describe it is it looks to me like the King of Wands might be connected in some way to this Queen of Pentacles. It could be legal, it could be a marriage, it could be a business, it could be something like that. And he doesn't, either they are connected or for whatever reason, she wants something from him. And whatever she wants from him, she feels she can't get if he goes to the Queen of Wands, right? Like she has some type of reason or motive here that she's trying to stop him. And it's, okay, so the Ace of Wands is having a, I want to say, can be like having a brilliant idea. And it is making somebody, making someone look at something in a different way. Tying someone up, like could be tying somebody up in some type of a legal proceeding. All right, let's go to this woman holding a coin, which feels like the Queen of Pentacles, which is an energy outside of you. Again, which is making me feel like you're either the King of Wands or the Queen of Wands in this. The Ace of Pentacles and the Hermit. What comes after the Hermit? Oh, the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles is going to end up having to do something on her own here. She is. She's going to come out okay on this. She's going to come out actually really, really good. Yeah, there's a lot of you need to do this on your own with the Hermit and the Nine of Pentacles. It's just reeking that energy. You have to do this on your own. It's some type of a new beginning, and you got to build up from that new beginning. She's done that. She's doing that. Okay. Her energy, very simple. What is this? The healer. This healer of these. It's so funny because your energy was the most complicated here. Well, let's see what Jesus has to say. The reading ain't over till Jesus says something. Okay. The healer of the ages. This is the situation. It's divine consciousness pouring, maybe divine conscious, like when I'm saying that, I'm sort of hearing clear minds, level-headed thinking. Here, whoa. Jesus means business. Tower. The Knight of Cups. The Three of Pentacles. The Ace of Cups. Jesus is healing. He is healing, baby. Oh yeah. You know what? This is like love conquers everything. Literally. Divine love conquers everything. That's the situation. So, wow. So when, it's almost like when love is infused into a dynamic, a situation, divine has full power to eunuch energies that are masquerading or camouflaging as supportive of divine energy but are not. It's almost like divine energy with this Hierophant. Divine energy is saying that building will stand, but everything going on inside it will change. This is really, it's like God has the last word here, right? And then if a certain individual, like if even just one individual decides, like if there's a whole group of people or an organization or something like that, that is standing in the way of divine love and the power of divinity, once either somebody opens that portal, utilizes that energy, it's like the game book is, whatever game book people thought they were playing with gets thrown out the window. Because then God starts making changes here. God starts moving things out of the way. What is this tower? I mean, that is like... Okay, so I re-listened to the video that I did on September the 6th. And it was a portion of the video that kept coming across where, okay, it was talking about, it was... like, I wasn't sure, are we talking about an organization? Are we talking about a business? But it was like a changing of the guard. There was going to be a new emperor coming in. But you were the conductor. Like, you guys, you're the conductor of some type of great change, right? That's what I was, like, listening to that in the reading. Because a lot of times I do these readings and I get busy. I got to go on with my life. I think you guys probably get a lot more out of these than I do. Because I'm kind of in them in the moment and then I forget about them. And I thought that's interesting, the reading. Like, you guys are the conductor. The train is there and it's almost like the tracks were the business or the organization or the system that we all live in. And the train is the emperor. But none of that can move without like y'all were coming up in that reading. It's like you're the conductor. Your energy moves this. Yeah. So, you know, even just doing this reading, it seems really important, right? Like, it's always really important. But for your frequencies and your vibrations to be as high as possible right now. Because it looks like to me that God is really breaking something down here. But only does that through your power. Through the power that you give him, her. Yeah, God will have the last word in this. Like even this Queen of Pentacles, it's kind of like she's standing in the way of something. But she's going to be okay. She's going to learn to look after herself. Yeah, okay. What's this? Speak from your heart. And abundance, new opportunities, new beginnings. Speak from your heart, the 5th chakra. Wow, the Lovers. That opens up the portal to divinity. You open up the portal to divinity. It's not just what you speak, but it's what you feel. I want to say it's first recognizing what you feel and then speaking that. Woman holding a heart, the 10 of Wands, the weight of our feelings and emotions, the responsibility of our feeling and emotion, the responsibility. And this 10 of Wands, his antler head to me is like an antenna to the heavens. The weight of our feelings, the responsibility of our feelings is what opens up this portal. Being honest with our feelings. So then the door to value, new beginning. The 9 of Swords. Why is that there? It's like your mind then gets in the way of your feelings. Your mind gets in the way. Why is there 9 of Swords here? The 5 of Cups, the 6 of Cups, and the 3 of Wands. It's disappointment, and okay, so the energies of disappointment and wanting, I feel like actually could start to, they slow the door from opening. And there's like big chunks of ice and shit falling off from all over the place right now. Yo, we stay inside, Lily. Oh, the cards in the upright lately. King of Cups, 3 of Cups, Page of Wands. That feels like celebrating our deepest feelings. Endings, communicating endings, walking away and dreaming of love. Wow. Walking away, the 8 of Cups, the 9 of Cups, and the Queen of Cups, and dreaming of love. Oh, this is interesting, huh? You know, it's kind of funny. I mean, I pulled out a lot of cards, and it is one of those readings again where it's like, well, there's not a ton of pentacles. So it's a very, very heavy, energetic reading. And yeah, that's what I have. I'm going to go do the extended. In the extended, you know what? I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to go with this. I'm really getting this strong feeling here, like God has the last word. So let's see what that is. So I'm just going to go do that in the extended. In the extended, there are two options. You can join the channel membership and get access to 40 to 50 new videos every month and everything that is already there. Or if you go one step down, scroll down, there is a one-time, no commitment purchase for whatever you want to do, whatever you're comfortable with. And thank you so much, everybody. Until next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.